So, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, and the quadratic formula is negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over a. So, we can conclude that divergent evolution is evident among. I've had good teachers, but there are some teachers that are just so boring that you don't want to be in their class. Or maybe I just want to sleep. And with this pandemic, we have online school, so I tried to avoid it with a little bit of fun. But since there's a vaccine, this probably won't last too long. Alright, so let's make a plan. So first, we obviously need to be there. And then after that, we'll figure out what we want to do when we get to it. Okay, so in Python, there's a library that lets you schedule Python tasks called Advanced Python Scheduler. It stores your schedule in a database and runs it when the time comes up. Two of my friends made it into a whole app with a UI called ZUUM. It doesn't stand for anything, it was just a nice name. Okay, so now we can join the meeting automatically, so we should be good now. Let's try this out. Okay, so here's basically what happened. Good morning, everybody. Hey, bro, turn on your camera. Alright, so step 2. We're gonna need a camera. Of course, we're not gonna be using our real webcam because we're just gonna be lying in bed or playing games or studying for something else. There's a program called Open Broadcaster Software, or OBS for short, that'll allow us to do this. We can just pre-record a few clips of us seemingly paying attention and just loop that. Alright, so we're going to record ourselves seemingly paying attention. Alright, so we'll make a new scene. We'll call it idling because we're going to be idling. Inside this scene, we'll make a new source, a media source, and here we'll look for the clip of us paying attention. Alright, and then we're going to loop it too so it doesn't end. Now we just need to start the virtual camera, and alright, we need to set a camera source. In ZUUM, you can just click this button over here and put OBS virtual camera, and just like that we have the clip of us paying attention. Alright, this should be good. I'm gonna test it out. Since I'm not illegal, I can't record the meeting, but here's a vague recollection of what happened. Hey, Strat, you actually have your camera on today. Nice. Alright, so we're gonna go through attendance, make sure all my slaves are here. Gay Bowser, Baby Yoda, Stabs. Here. Hey, your mouth didn't move. Alright, step 3. We're gonna need a way to talk when we're prompted to so we aren't acting all too sus. I'll find a way. I thought of a couple ways to resolve this. Alright, this is probably the easiest way. For this one, you just angle your camera up to your nose and above, and the teacher can't see you from there anymore, and just record this clip. This works out well until your teacher gets kind of sus of you and then asks you to angle your camera downwards again so they can see your mouth again. Another way is to just wear a mask and say you're religious. This works out well, except you just look a little dumb wearing your mask at your home every day. VTubing. Instead of concealing our mouths, we can just have an idling and talking scene. As you can see, it looks a bit snappy, so we can just blame bad Wi-Fi and manually lower the FPS. Now, instead of just the idling to talking looking snappy, everything looks snappy. To further look like I have bad Wi-Fi, I just put a virtual background of my room inside ZUUM's virtual background, so it glitches a little and it looks like I have bad Wi-Fi. I also made a program so whenever you're muted, it looks like you're idling, and when you're unmuted, it looks like you're talking. So you can just keep switching between those two scenes. There we go. Alright, hopefully the last test. Alright, stop. What is 3 plus 4? South Africa. Incorrect. Oh, I don't know. Alright then. Looks like a success to me. We probably fooled the teacher.